Oh, hi guys. I started a few minutes early. Should turn my mic on, yeah. All right, let me turn off the fan. Hi Granny. Hi Terry. Let's see, yay. Jackie, Charlotte, Terry. I was sitting here waiting on you while I was shopping for blueberries. Did you figure out what kind of blueberries you're gonna get? So I decided to come on with the blanket. I made one soap saver. I gotta do the ends. I just finished it. I still have the inside and the end. So I did that one. Um, I did it with this hook, which is a 6, and so it was a little, because I think it was supposed to be like what 4 by 6, and it's I think 4.5 or 5. So I figured I'm gonna go down to a 5.5. But yeah, so there's one, well, almost done after I do the ends, and so I figure I'd come back with this, even though I was gonna weave in my ends before I came back live to work on it, but I haven't had a chance. I am like beyond exhausted. Like my body is so sore. It's sad. I'm just getting old because I am, like I said, just, whew. Okay. Hey, that's Desire. I was thinking about you today. How are you feeling? Did you have to go to the ER or are you better? Well, Granny says, well, I've got all rabbit eye blueberries right now, and I'm wanting to add a few southern high bush blueberries. So this has, this blanket has 147 rows, and I am on 59. I did order Kitty Apricot, another tree, and Superberry Black Mulberry Tree. Aren't mulberry trees really big? Or am I thinking of something different? Granny says, yes, God's Desire, how are you today? An apricot, wow. I try to start mulberry. I got seeds, wow, this has been like 8 years ago. And I never could get them to germinate or do anything. And every single seed I tried, and nothing. Have either of y'all grown peanuts ever? Hi Tina, welcome in. Thank you, Tina. Tina says, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Granny says, they are big, but you can prune them to be whatever size you want. I guess that part still confuses me, on the pruning to whatever size you want. Like the figs, I still have those in the grow bags, and they're small. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. But so you're saying, because this past week, or yeah, this weekend, I seen a peach tree. Actually, I saw one at Walmart and saw him at Tractor Supply as well. The Tractor Supply one was 10 to 15 feet, and the Walmart ones, they had several different varieties, and I think some of it, or one of them, was like 30 feet or something like that. So you're saying I can get that 30 feet and treat it, like prune it and just keep it at a 10 feet, if y'all know. I mean, I've read so much, but I mean, I read so much, there's only so much I can retain. It's like I read it, and by the time I stop reading, I've done forgot. I am tired, Granny. I am exhausted. Because, yesterday, the day before, I worked in the garden for like, I think it was like 5 hours. And then yesterday I didn't because I was so sore. Well, today I woke up and I was even more sore than I was yesterday. But I went out there and I worked like 6 hours. And I'm like, I'm beat. And, not only like the the physical aspect of it, but it got really hot and the sun beaming down on me, because I think it was like 75 and sunny. It was rough. I'm okay, still dealing with the pain. Went to the ER and my test came back negative, so I will just have to suffer through it. What did you think it was going to come positive for? Like sick, or like, I grew a few just to experiment, and I did get peanuts, but it was only maybe 10 that I planted. 10 that 10 that I planted, and each plant had 10 to 15 peanuts on it. Oh, well, that's not very much. Granny says, Tina, how are you? Granny says, growing trees in pots also restricts their growth because the roots can't spread. Yeah. Tina says, hi, sweet Charlotte. Lori's Stories is greeting. Greetings. I would buy one that is less than 10 feet, and I would cut the leader branch, the one at the very top, down as far as you want it to be, and then as you get lateral branches. So if you cut that main one, that's as that will never grow back. That's as big as my tree will be. Because one of the I think it's an apple. Well, I think it's the apple tree out there. Might be the pear one. That's that's growing tall. It's not supposed to be. I think it wasn't supposed to be more than 10 feet, and it's pretty tall. I'm not sure. Lori, welcome in. If I didn't welcome you already. Aw, Tina's sending hugs to God's desire. But every year, prune that leader back. Okay, so it will grow. You just got to keep cutting it back every year, okay? To the height that you want it to be. Some people even cut brand new trees back to 18 inches above the ground. That seems like a waste. 6 out. It is a lot. It is a lot. I probably won't go out there tomorrow, but I don't know. I have so much to do. I'm not even on my desk, y'all. At the desk, y'all. I am at on the couch because I'm like, I don't even want to. I don't even want to sit. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna be sunburned because my skin feels hot. I gotta mark off that row so I don't forget. All right, Granny says, I was very careful with my purchases and bought trees that were on dwarf rootstock, which means, yeah, that's what my pears and apples are on. They shouldn't get any taller than 12 to 15. I think mine were, I want to say I'm pretty sure they were 8 to 10 or something like that. I think it was 10. Try to make sure no fluid buildup. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good then. I mean, not that you have to put up with the pain, but that, there's nothing else to worry about. It can grow back, but you just prune it shorter every year, okay? I'm partway through the Africa and Asia on my map, corner to corner blanket. It looks great. Okay. I can't wait to see it finished. I'm sorry, most of my trees that I bought were on semi-dwarf. Usually doesn't get... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, the ones we saw were big. But of course, like, I'm pretty sure I could get it for like cheaper or on sale or something, like at Home Depot or Lowe's. So I figure that's where we'll go this weekend and check and see if they have. I mean, they will have it. Gotta get the Myers one as well. I don't know my blueberries. I don't know if they're rabbit eye or what they are. I'm sure I knew when I got them, but I don't know now. They're whatever grows good here, which I think is rabbit eye. I don't know. She went to the beach. She was trying to tan herself a little bit. 20 minutes and came home with a headache. Yeah, the sun will do that to you. It sure will. And it just, I know to me, it just drains all my energy. Yep. All right, let's see. I need... And do you already have them in the ground, or are they in containers, or are they just new ones that you've bought? In containers. Because of the soil, or because you want to take them with you when you leave? Oh, wow. Well, maybe when we go this weekend, it'll be fine. And I was checking, because remember last night I couldn't find it, so it still shows our um, the freeze date of April the 2nd, but when I go into the weather and look, it doesn't show that we have any more freezing nights. That's why I went out there today and got a whole bunch of stuff in. Did a lot of bed cleaning. I still have so much more to go. The ants are, whew, they're out there. They did not appreciate me messing with their soil. You have to go make dinner. All right, Tina, have a wonderful and blessed night. Thank you for stopping by. It's not your property, okay? Yeah, so you want to take them. I know you want a homestead, so hopefully that will happen for you. Yeah, I have seen that. I don't know, like my fig tree. Well, maybe it's because they're still young, but like they're not, they don't produce a lot. And sometimes I wonder if it's because they're in in those grow bags. But then I'm like, no, I've watched videos where they get like an awesome production, and they have them in containers, even smaller containers. So I'm like, maybe they're just young, or I don't know, maybe I'm just not pruning them back properly. Oh, you got a koala. Sweet. So did you get anything done in the garden, Granny? Terry, what have you been up to? I know God's desire didn't go out there because she's not feeling well. Or at least that's what I'm assuming. Lori's working on her corner to corner that she says looks like the map that Granny's diamond painting. You got an elephant. We're getting nice ones today. If I type it in, I'll get a lion or a squirrel. Hey Izzy, welcome in. Working and lurking. Okay. Like why? Hey, you got a kangaroo. Oh, I got a bear. Not a lion or a squirrel, so I guess I can't complain even if it's a bear. I'm making knots every which way. I'll cut that one off when I'm done here. The koala was worth the wait. I know, right? They're so cute. Nothing except for watering the trees and roses. You're fine, Izzy. No worries. Be right back. Okay. We'll be here. You water the seedlings. Yeah. It sometimes just saying, oh, I watered the seedlings doesn't sound like a lot, but it can be. So how many blueberries do you think you're gonna order? And God, Cesare, you told me you do have a Myers lemon, and you bring it inside. 2, 3. Different kinds, or because you can start new ones, right? From what you have. I mean, they probably wouldn't be ready this year. I was gonna do that when I pruned the grapes, and I forgot about it, so it went into the burn barrel. Not that I have any room to put them. I don't know where I would put them. Carve out a spot for my mini orchard. Yeah, I can see that. Because it is nice to buy, right? But you have to have a spot for them. Keep them in the greenhouse in the winter. They're outside now. They get down to 30. They got down to 36 last night. I hope they're okay. I guess yours must be bushy, because mine are not very bushy. No privacy. Oh, okay, so they would take time. I was gonna say, because mine are not filled in like that. I have a raspberry bush out there that we planted last year, and it's just sticks. I imagine it'll do something, but I'm like, I feel like I'm supposed to do something with it, but I don't know. Like the berries and the trees. I mean, that's a newer thing for us. I mean, they're great to eat. So far, they haven't been a lot of work, but I don't know how much work. And I think it is raspberries that their roots like go all over the place, or maybe that's blackberries. I don't know. I guess I need to look that up again because I have the raspberries that I think I need to do something with, and then I have the blackberries in that grow bag. And I don't know. I may keep it in a grow bag for now. Maybe just it was still small. I was gonna say maybe move it to a bigger grow bag or a bigger container, but I think that can probably wait because they're the ones that I got last year that needed to be babied and kept out of the sun and all that. So I'm gonna move them into the sun. I should have done that today, but I couldn't lift anything else up after when I got done, which is why I was done because I was like, okay, I'm practically at muscle failure, so this has to stop. Vine is a fast growing shrub that flowers for one side of my yard. What's that fence we have? That plant that we can't kill? Privet? Yeah, we have a privet, and we cut that thing down about every year, and it comes back. And then if you leave one of its little branches or something there, even a tiny little piece of it, it grows a different one. So now where we cut the one last year, that one's back up, and then we have like two extra ones, I guess, from where we missed tiny little pieces of it. Absolutely ridiculous. I guess whoever was here years ago thought it would be a cool thing to have, but we can't get rid of it. I mean, it is nice because it provides privacy, but I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, I like the privacy, but it just grows too fast and it spreads too easily. Hi, Judy. Welcome in. Oh, no, Granny. No, you don't want that. It will. It will. Well, you can check it out, but I don't think it's good for a small property. Like maybe if you had a whole bunch, but I mean, it spreads, so I mean, you really don't want that. And it just continues to grow. It is like a virus. It's kind of like kudzu. Welcome back. Did Lydia say she had to work tonight, Judy? She didn't, right? I know she's been tired and not feeling well. Could be the change in the weather, you know? Me, Judy? Tired. How are you? Um, Lydia, my deal was olive shrubs. They are evergreen and produce a lovely scented. You know, I looked at, I think it was last year, I looked at, I don't know, we're talking about the same thing, but olive trees. But they were like, I think they were little ones, but they would produce like, I mean, they would produce, I think, pretty good for as small as they were. I don't even remember where I saw them now. But yeah, those wouldn't be shrubs. Those would just be the olive trees. But yeah, I mean, if they produce flowers and a good scent, why not, right? Yes, Judy, I am. Plus, they can get 10 to 20 feet tall, which would suit me right. Well, because you said you're thinking y'all are gonna buy where y'all are at now, right? This little blanket right here is getting a little big. Like I can't even figure out what I'm trying to do with it. Yeah. How many of those would you get? Just two, or because that's big. I mean, I would think going for something that big that you would do fruit trees. It's going to give you food for years and years to come. Yeah. Judy, you get done with the blanket? You said you only work on it during the live. Do you work on it when you're watching other people's lives? Like 10? Oh, wow. Hi, Lydia. I was just asking about you. How are you doing? I was asking Judy if you told us you had to work tonight or not. Couldn't remember. Thank you for coming in. Just when you do the lives. That's what I was doing with this one, but then I feel like I have to work on it because I got to get it done, and you never know what's going to happen. So I figure I'd just work on it till I get it done. I mean, I will take breaks and work on something else because I get bored, but today was a lazy day. All right, how are you feeling? Are you all better or still not? I'm thinking that the shrubs will be more for the front yard to kind of surround the side. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely a way if you can't put a fence, definitely a way to get privacy that way then, right? What's wrong with it, Judy? Like your sound when you're live or like your sound now? Listening, my sound went out listening to Rosalie. Completely out. Just for like maybe 2 minutes, but still. I need to count. Did I cross that one out? Alright, so we closed that one out. Now we have 25. So we will stop right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was just putting my stitch markers in, so I just crochet to them and don't have to keep counting over and over or worrying about where I'm at, because I will lose track in a heartbeat. You say you got it all the way up. Can y'all hear me okay? Is it just Judy or? I did turn my fan on. Let me move my mic to the other side. So the fan is not blowing on it. Now it's on the other side. Is that any better, Judy? You can hear me okay. Maybe it's just on her end. She says it's probably her phone. I was over there. I think someone blocked me over her live. I notice I am not her mod anymore. No, I'm not either. I think she might have just done it for that one live and then taken it away. You had to turn your volume up too. My mic's normally pretty good. Move it closer. I've been feeling like oh no, I hope you didn't catch something. But wait, you oh no, I guess you said fever. Because I know, like, when like, when you first start keto, you get, like, that keto flu, where you're just, like, run down and everything, but you're not doing that. But I know that you were trying to do something else, but of course it doesn't actually give you a fever. Okay. Yeah, I definitely hope you're not getting sick. Like, I feel like I want to go to bed and, like I just feel like I just want to sleep in, like I'm already thinking about sleeping in tomorrow. That's how tired I am. Have any of you been to a master gardening class? Hey, Waffles, welcome in. Waffles says I'm too scared to drop. Try it, Waffles. Try it. Nightbot is on, but I think I turned the emojis thing off. Or you can just, I don't know, do it another way. You're funny. That's pretty good weather, Lydia. I was just wondering if it was like, like worth going to, like do you learn, more than you would just like reading things online, or like books and such. Hey Mona, welcome in. Okay. You ready to talk about it now, Izzy? Or I know yesterday you said you didn't want to talk about that, so no one brought it up again. But I don't see anything. Did you put something, Waffles? Because I don't see it. Let me put whole chat the live. $85. Yeah, that's pretty hot. And so, how is it kicking your tail? Didn't you just have babies though? Aren't they just like a few months old? It was it twins? Was it triplets? I can't remember. Yeah, y'all saying 85, and I'm like, oh, when it's 85 and I gotta go out there and garden, that's gonna be terrible. Because it was not great today and it was only 75. Oh, I thought you had. Okay. I don't know if they can see it. I can't see it at all. And I put it on live chat, not just top chat. Hmm. Weird. Because I could see it yesterday before you got timed out. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, but with the sun beaming down, it was very hot. Oh, you can see that, Granny? It's not showing me anything. I don't think I have the all caps on. Let me look at him. He has a mind of his own. Yeah, my excess caps is not on. My excess emotes I turned off. Oh, you know what? It could be the symbols if there was symbols. Let me take off the symbols. And let's see. Alright, it should work now, maybe. Morning sickness and emotional roller coaster. Oh, that makes sense now why you kept saying your clothes and your clothes. I wonder why y'all can see it and I can't see it. That kind of bothers me, right? I should be able to see it. That's weird. I never garden when it's over 85. I'll let that stuff burn to the ground first, which is why I usually go out there as soon as daylight comes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I tried to do it last year. Was like go out there like early morning, Um, it didn't always work out for me. But I think that's probably what's gonna have to happen this year too, because It just gets so hot. But it's not what I want to do first thing in the morning, you know? Like, who wants to go out there first thing in the morning? I don't. I mean, when it's really pretty, like when my squash leaves or like the vines are all over on the arches, you know, and it's all shaded in there. Yeah, at that point, yeah, I'd like to go and drink my coffee there, you know, but that's later on. No, he doesn't. He just has a mind of his own. It'll be okay. Oh, I see it now. So let's see what it is you've been trying to say. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. Oh, well, that's sweet. Yeah, I can see it now. Doesn't have the same impact, really. Why? Because I was looking for it or waiting for it. And I know I told y'all last night, I was like, oh, I haven't ordered seeds, right? And I can't remember because y'all know I bought the Dollar Tree seeds because I showed those seeds to y'all. So it's not, I didn't order any seeds, but I did buy those at the dollar store. And then this weekend when we went out, I came across them today. I had forgotten about them. They were still in the bag. I got, hmm, what did I get? Two flower seeds that I have not had before. They're really pretty. I don't even know what they are, what they're called. Really pretty. And then, oh yeah, so those two flower seeds, and then I got some rhubarb because my rhubarb is not coming up. So I got four of those, like, I don't know, are they roots, plants, whatever they are. I got four to put out there. But I saw the flowers and I was like, they're just so pretty. And I normally don't grow things just for prettiness, you know, like they have to have a purpose. And I haven't looked these up, so I don't know if they have a purpose, but their purpose is going to be to make me happy with all those pretty colors because they're absolutely beautiful. And I think that's a good purpose to have, right? Go to Nightbot uh, TV, I think, nightbot.tv, and then you just allow him access to your channel. And then you just play with it and see what you want him to do. He does all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I cut that off just to see. It should be okay. Because when I turn it on, it's because I don't want people like, you know how some people just put like periods. Well, I mean, like just like spamming the chat with just like periods or like not making any sense and stuff like that. So I didn't want that. But I mean, I like emojis. I don't really have a problem with emojis. I know some people do, but sometimes people don't want to talk and they want to express themselves with emojis, you know? I don't know. I guess that comes from having kids, right? Your rhubarb came back. That's awesome. How many do you have? Like, I'm going to put these in the ground probably like this weekend because I'd like to say it's going to happen tomorrow, but I can tell you now, like, I'm probably not going to be able to move tomorrow. So there will be probably no gardening. I mean, I could probably still do my inside seeds because that would just, I wouldn't be uncomfortable very much. My rhubarb, though, we have tried rhubarb. I think this will be the third year, maybe. And I had one plant that did okay, and then I don't know what happened to it. It just, I don't know if it was an animal or what, but it went away and never came back. And then one of them, they did some work out, and it was like towards the front of the property, and they did some work out there, and they just they destroyed it. They just when they did the excavating or whatever it is that they did out there, they, they took my plant. And then because I had four, and then the other two just didn't come up this year, but they've never done like abundantly well. So I don't know. Now they're planted directly in the soil. I don't have them in bags or anything. They don't do good in bags, do they, Gus's, or are yours in bags? Because maybe I need to put it in a bag and see how it does, or a container, because they haven't done good in the soil at all. But I know they like this soil because um, I know folks that have it, it just grows wild, like in their yard or in their fields, you know? They don't even try to grow it, and it's everywhere. So it has to like just to. Oh, you have forgotten to hit the like button. Well, look at that. Her message did some good. Yes, y'all, hit the like if you haven't already. I do that sometimes too. I try to, as soon as I go on, I try to like hit it at the very beginning. Because if I don't, I will forget. But then, you know, somebody in the chat will say something and be like, ooh, okay, thanks for that reminder. Because if I don't do it when I first go in, it's forgotten. Yours are in bags, okay? Now, do you get a good harvest out of them? Pretty flowers also bring pollinators to your garden, so that is a very useful purpose, yeah. Like mine normally have to be like, like edible, medicinal, that kind of stuff for the flowers. Also, for the pollinators, of course. Um, but these, I mean, yeah, I'm sure the pollinators will enjoy them, but they're so pretty. If I was at the desk, I could get up and show you, but I'm not. I'm in the chair, so it'd be a whole thing. But they're really pretty, or at least I think so. Thank you, Waffles. Thank you for stopping by. See you soon. I don't know. I mean, I know it grows here, but I don't know how hot. I know it doesn't like it very hot. Like it's one of those things, kind of like the asparagus, where it comes up, and then it does its thing, and then it's done. Brothers, pray for us. First Thessalonians 5:25. Bye, Waffles. I'm glad you put the Bible in there, Lydia, because I gotta do my um. Y'all, I'm tired. Like, oh my goodness. Ugh. It's taking every effort I have to just make a thought, process it. All right, a safe place, like the devotional. That's what we're doing, the devotional. I missed my hardest last year. It was my first year growing. Okay. Mine or God's desire? All right, a safe place. The steps of a good man are led by the Lord, and he is happy in his way. When he falls, he will not be thrown down, because the Lord holds his hand. For the Lord loves what is fair and right. He does not leave the people alone who belong to him. He saves them because they go to him for a safe place. Psalms 37, 23, 24, 28, and 40 NLV. Here's one of the things I love most about you, Lord. When I follow your way instead of my own, I am happy, full of that inner joy only you can supply, no matter what happens. Because even if I trip up, you come to my rescue. You hold my hand and pull me back up on my feet so I can start all over again. As I grow closer and closer to you, I know I'm exactly where I belong. For you promise to always be with me. You will never leave me alone, because I am your daughter, precious in your sight. And when things go dark, when shadows chase me, I run to you, straight into your arms, where I am not only safe, but comforted and remade. Amen. All right, Terry's joke. Where does Fonzie like to go for lunch? Chick-fil-A. Oh, that one was funny. All right, so I need to mark that one off because we finished that one. And that was 25, so this one will end here. My allergies are, so that was 25, 25, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I don't even know why I want to grow rhubarb, tell you the truth. I know like rhubarb and what is it, rhubarb and strawberry pie or strawberry, yeah, pie is good. Um, well, rhubarb juice. Now, I don't know where that falls into the carb scale, so I'm going to have to look all that up. But I think it's because I've tried and I have not really been successful. So I want to keep trying till I am successful at it, you know? I watched this one lady, I think it was last year, but her rhubarb was like 50 years old, 50 or more. It was like her parents or maybe her grandparents, like really old rhubarb. I'm like, wow. And they like, uh, I guess took it out from the house where it was at and replanted it at her house. And it was beautiful and doing great. And I can't get mine to do much of anything. That's okay, y'all. My sourdough starter, even though I'm not making sourdough right now, turned 5 years old on St. Patty's Day. So I'm very proud of that. I don't think I shared that with y'all. If I did, I'm sharing it again. But yeah, he turned 5 years old. Can y'all believe that? I can't believe I've kept him alive that long. I was on somebody's live earlier in the week and she dehydrated hers. And I asked her, I was like, well, what temperature did you use on the dehydrator? And she said she did. And she just spread it out really thin, I think on parchment paper, like really, really thin, and just let it air dry. And then, she put it in a jar and vacuum sealed it. I would probably dehydrate it at a low heat, but yeah, I was like, I should try that because I know you can dehydrate it and ferment it. I used to make the sourdough like several times a week. So I just and my discard, like I didn't discard, so I didn't feel like I was wasting because the discard I used for um, making sourdough pancakes or sourdough not cookies, crackers, and just a whole bunch of sourdough discard things, which I can't have any of it now because of the flour. But yeah, 5 years old. And that's because he is a survivor. Because I can't tell y'all how many times I forgot to feed him. Poor thing. He survived it all. you gotta be you gotta be strong to survive around here. Hey Kamal, welcome in. You're saying good morning. It is 10:19 p.m. here. I know, right? God's desire. I think I thought you would appreciate that because yeah, you did sourdough. I saw it on your Insta. Renee, hey, welcome in. Renee says I finished my socks. Exciting. You want to send me a picture to Instagram so I could show it, or are you doing a little video and posting it on your channel? Or you can just show it tomorrow because you're going to be doing Tanner with us, right? So you can just show it tomorrow. That's exciting. You haven't fed your starter in a while. You'll show it tomorrow, okay? Oh, yeah, and I want to put more asparagus down. And I could have bought the asparagus because I got the rhubarb at Tractor Supply. I could have gotten the asparagus there as well. But I got all those asparagus seeds that I can start, well, yeah, start and then put out there. Like, no, yeah, and just let them go dormant and then come back because that's what those other ones did that came back. Oh, I forgot to harvest asparagus today. But that's what the other ones did. I started them inside last year and they just grew like a weed. And then I put them outside and they didn't do anything. And then this year they've been producing, except I didn't put enough of them out there. I need to put more. So I think that's what I'll do. What I like about that though is like they don't really require much of anything, you like fertilize them and then they just come back year after year after year. They're really good too, really tasty. And Granny, you're coming along pretty good on that diamond painting. It's looking really pretty. I didn't go to sleep. Like I tried to go to sleep last night and it just was not happening. It just did not happen for me. And then I think at the end of your life you were stuck, right? Like it was it was like on a loop or something. Which I've been like once I go to bed, like I've been trying not to pick up. I know you said you're leaving your phone outside of the room or whatever. I'm trying not to pick up the phone, but it was like I couldn't go to sleep even as tired as I was. So I did pick up the phone. And of course, you know, I had it playing so I could see. But yeah, it looked like it was stuck or looping or something. Let's try it like this, maybe. I don't know why this is not working out for me. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Izzy? You're talking to Izzy, okay. All right, we're changing to white. Yeah, I hope that's good too. How many dishcloths have you finished, Granny? I'm not dishcloth, soap savers. So Izzy, are you excited? It's going to be a really long time before I finish it. I'm probably less than a third finished at this point. I'm enjoying it, so I don't care how long it takes. Well, it's looking good. Well, you know, you're also on the vertical, on the portrait, so we can just kind of see, I guess, the area that you have done. And it looks really good. And a lot of it looks done, but I imagine the other section is not. But that's good that you're enjoying it. How many soap sacks have you done? Izzy, I believe she is after I get off. Unless things have changed. I think that's what she's doing on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Did that Logan kid stay around for a long time, or did he wind up leaving? He really wanted you to adopt him. God's desire, did they give you any kind of exercises or any tips or anything like that on what to do for your neck? Not at all. Are you taking anything for the pain? Do you go to chiropractors? Although you're probably in so much pain, you don't want them doing anything, but they could probably fix you. Hey Reggie, welcome in. Thank you. Well, you can't, if you're expecting, you can't take pain meds anyway, right? I think I will try the chiropractor. I took some leave today because I'm out of ibuprofen. Yeah, definitely give the chiropractor a try. Do you have a chiropractor? Will you just be trying a chiropractor? Like I had a chiropractor for years, but then I haven't seen her for years. So if I had to go to a chiropractor now, I'd probably stay more local, and I don't even have one because it's been a while since I've been to one. But I know at one point I hurt my back and I could barely move, and I went to the chiropractor, and I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. It hurt, but I could move when I left there, you know. Well, she hit that quick. She was just at 500. When was? But you know that website says you can do it through, like, you know, your local, like, uh vet center, homeless shelter, kind of like that, you know, to put the soap in it and then just donate to them. Then you put that little label on it or whatever, you know, like the Saks thing. I thought that's kind of cute. I don't know how they keep track of that though, right? Wow, she made those quick. How did, because when you just started them at the beginning of the week and she was at 500, how did she get 2,000 that quick? She's asking anybody who has soap sacks to send them to the main organization. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you said that because I did the one, so I won't do any more. I think I am gonna, I know Mona mentioned it in a live, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago about the hats. And so I've thought about maybe doing some of those. Maybe. Because I just don't know if I'm going to have time to do just the things that I want to get done. Good night, Izzy. I think I'm going to start doing smaller rows from the time I'm painting so that way I can kind of feel like I'm accomplishing something. Yeah, like little blocks. I still have my diamond painting out. I didn't even put it away. I think the battery on my fan died because it stopped. Granny, do you have the link for your live? Well, everybody in here already knows you, so they don't need a link, right? I don't think there's anybody in here that doesn't. He ended up leaving, but the other one that was with, yeah, when he said his sister woke him up or something, wanting something to eat or something like that. Just quits. It started buffering and I couldn't do anything about it. So I had to end the live stream. Well, it was right at the 2 hour mark, wasn't it? So, I mean, that kind of worked out okay. That you got to do the 2 hours. I still haven't verified if that was. Well, why would he send you a different currency? Like, I would think he would send you US dollars, right? Show me. The only thing that makes me think that it wasn't is that the super chats that they left me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't. He called me mommy. Mommy. And my son calls me neither of those things. Well, when I asked if he was, he said, he answered me in caps, like I was making him upset, that he wasn't your son. But he wanted you to adopt him. So maybe he'll be there tonight. That's weird, isn't it? Like he just took to you like instantly. I think they were young kids though, but I don't know. What I didn't like was when uh, he gave you permission to show the grandbaby if he really wasn't your son, like, like that was wrong. What's that to 12? Oh, I missed that. Granny says, I think I'm going to start doing smaller rows on the diamond. Oh, okay, no, I read that. Ended up. Renee says, I'm glad I have a ceiling fan and this loft or I would die. But it doesn't help that I have like this and then I have this blanket and it's like doubled over and yeah. That little fan I have though, it lasts a really long time. Like, I mean, it just decided to die, but I think, I don't remember how long I've had it. Probably at least a year, maybe. I think I've only charged it like 2 or 3 times. So it lasts quite a while. Oh, okay. Is she the one that always goes to like the stores, like takes us does videos going to the stores and showing yarn? And she goes with, what is it, her son or grandson or something like that? Is that? Yeah, yeah, that's them. Okay. Fine, his frog hair. There was a toad in my garden bed. I videoed it, and I was pulling weeds, so it was there, and so I find toads a lot, and no big deal. And I was like so close to it, and I kept pulling, and it just stayed there. It wasn't moving, right? And so I was like, "Oh, it's dead," you know? I was like, "How sad." And it made me feel sad for a little bit, right? And I got I kind of went like this to it, and I had the phone in one hand. And I was videoing it. The darn thing jumped, and I just went back because I really thought it was dead, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't. I don't know why it fooled me. I don't know why it played dead, but it jumped. I jumped. I forgot about that till just this moment. He, he was meditating, I guess. Because, they're normal, like his eyes were closed, and I just figured, you know, he just didn't make it. Because he was like deep in there too. It wasn't like he was like, on top or anything. But yeah. You think it's funny? It scared me. It really did. I don't know why I was videoing it. I guess I just didn't expect it to jump. And it was not moving at all. And it's not like it moved just a little bit, like it just jumped. I left it alone. It left me alone. It did. It did scare me. I'm always out there though, like when it's gardening starts. The toads, the lizards, the snakes, like several different kinds of snake, different sizes. There's, there's always something out there. All right, I'm gonna put this blanket away. I appreciate all of you being here with me. Thank you. I have such a mess going on. It'll be okay though. Y'all see how big it's gotten though? It's like I'll have to put it on the table. One, two, three. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that was the last row of the lace, of the third lace. So I have 5 more, yeah, 5 more laces to go. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm right here. I have all that to go. Goodness. But when I get right here, well, when I get, yeah, halfway through this one, then I'll be halfway, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, when I get here, that'll be 4 done, and then I'll have 4 more to go. So I'm not even halfway. I'm close to being halfway, but not quite there. At 9. Probably like, yeah, at 9 till like maybe 11 or maybe even 12. And yeah, Granny Renee's doing him with us. She finished the body, so she's caught up. I haven't even stuffed the body. I have not done anything with Tanner since last Friday. So I will have to stuff him tomorrow at some point. And then I think Kelly said she might want to do him with us, but I don't know. I don't know that she's worked on him, so she may not. She said that earlier in the week. So I don't know. So yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right, guys, have a wonderful and blessed night. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. I appreciate each one of you guys. Bye. Bye.